Welcome back, class 9ers. Today I am here to take one or two statements. Other day we have seen what we call the rem statement, we have seen the print statement. Today I will teach you the assignment statement, and at least 3 to 4 programs we shall write today. Simplest program possible. As I told you before, our strength is programming. Before we start writing the programming, the elementaries or the fundamentals or the primitives or basics, one has to be strong. Right? Now, before I begin today's lesson, boys and girls, let me recapitulate what has been done in the previous classes. Previous class, what did you do is, we have learned various operators, right? Namely arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, conditional operator, then dot operator, new operator, increment and decrement operators, right? So many operators we have come across, right? Then we have also learned how to convert an algebraic expression into Java form. And we have done few, I did give in the previous class few homework, right? Now what I want to tell you is, just let me recapitulate some of them. Then start writing, then I will teach you the assignment statement. After the assignment statement, then we shall start writing at least 4 programs today. Is that clear, boys and girls? Yeah. Here I go. For instance, we have a statement called as volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. If you have an equal symbol, it's called as an equation. If you do not have an equal symbol, for instance, the left hand side is on there, then this is called as an expression. If you have an equal symbol, the right hand side of the equal symbol gets simplified, the final answer gets stored in volume. The final answer will be assigned in VOL, which is the shortest form of volume. That's why we call assignment statement. What statement is that? Assignment statement. I shall elaborate in a while. This is written in an algebraic form. This has been written in an algebraic form. What do I do is, if I want to convert into Java form, no matter the expression or the equation is in a simple one or a complex one, the entire expression has to be written in a single line. Here I go. So 4/3, there is no symbol called as pi, right? 22 by 7 you can write, or you can write math dot math is a built-in class. One of the function is called as pi. Both are in uppercase. Pi, which will give the accurate value, 22 by 7, 3.141. 3.141 value will be given to you. 4 by 3 pi r cube. Instead of r into r into r, what I can do is, look at here, 4 by 3 into pi, 22 by 7 you can write, or what you can write is math dot pi. Both has to be in uppercase. Both has to be in uppercase into math dot power. POW means power. R comma 3 means r cube. R comma 3 means r cube. Is it clear? So this is how the algebraic equation has been converted into Java form. Okay, should I recapitulate? I mean, should I explain one more method or one more, what should I say? An expression, algebraic expression and convert into Java form? Yeah, here I go. Volume of a cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So how do you do it? Volume is equal to 1/3 into pi. You can write 22 by 7 or as written here math.pi. Math dot r square into h, r into r. Otherwise, as we have done here, math dot r into h. In other words, if you want, same thing can be written like this: 1 by 3 into math dot pi into math dot r comma 2 into h. This and this is one and the same. This and this is one and the either this r into h, r square into h. Here instead of r into r, what you do is math dot power r comma 2. So this is what we have done in the previous class. We have seen various operators. I am sure you must be knowing. Play with me. Rapid fast, let me tell you. Arithmetic operators: plus, minus, asterisk, slash and modulus are the arithmetic operators. Less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, not equal to are the relational operators. And or not are called as logical operators. Question mark and colon is called as conditional operator. Right? True and false are called as Boolean constants. Right? Then new, NEW, there is a operator new, I let you know. Right? Then there is an operator called as dot operator. There is a double plus and double minus. Double plus means it increases by 1. Double minus means it decreases by 1. Right? These are the things which I have seen in the previous class. Today let me tell you. What is today's portion? Here I am going to teach you. I am going to teach you assignment statement. This class is meant for 9ers. CTA stands for, this is the code given by the council. Computer application. Is this clear, boys and girls? Now what I am going to do is right now, let me teach you the assignment statement. Assignment statement. You assign something. You can assign a constant, you can assign an expression, you can assign a expression, you can assign a string, you can assign a character, right? Assignment means whatever may be the right hand side of the equal symbol, you assign it on your variable whose data type needs to be mentioned. What do you mean by data type? I told you, integer, short, long, byte. These are all called the integer type. Number without decimal point. Number with a decimal point is known as float and double. String means whatever has been given within double quotation mark is known as string. Whatever is given within single quotation mark is called as character. Is this clear, boys and girls? Yeah, here I go. What I am going to do is right now, let's say that you about the example of an integer, example of a float, example of a double, example of a string. For example, I repeat again, what does it do? String. Look at here, boys and girls. Here I assign a name called as Suresh Gupta in a variable called as name. Whenever I use this name, what does it give me? Suresh Gupta. Here I store ampersand. Sorry, at the rate of. Only one keystroke which is enclosed within single quotation mark is called as a character. CHAR. I store it inside. Whenever I use that, what does it give me? It gives me at the rate of, right? So we have assigned integer value, we have assigned floating point value, we have assigned double precision value, we have assigned an expression, that is simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. What does it do? It will simplify the value of principal, time and rate of interest divided by 100. The final value will be stored in SI. Whenever you use the SI, the simplified value of SI will come. Followed by string, where S is an uppercase. I will tell you wherever there is an uppercase. If I do not tell anything, by default everything is lower case. What does it do? Here, character, it's a lower case. CHAR is the shortest form of character. I stored one keystroke called as at the rate of inside, right? These are all assignment statement. We are going to do 4 programs today, boys and girls. How many programs are we going to do it? 4 programs with the help of 3 statements. Let me tell you what has been done in the previous classes. In the previous class, I did tell you about the remark statement or comment statement. Comment statements are 2 types. One is a single line comment, another one is called as multiple line comment, right? Single line comment means begin with double slash and write the comment that has to be in the only one line. If your comment exceeds much more than a line, what you must do is begin the comment with a slash hashtag. Keep writing the comments much more than one line. End the comment with hashtag slash. This is the comment statement, which is non-executable statement. Afterwards, I did tell you about the system.out.print statement. System.out.print, where S is an uppercase. System.out.print. Whatever I give within the quotation mark will come as it is. When I say, oh Lord will be displayed because I give it within double quotation mark. Whatever you give within double quotation mark, be it in uppercase or be it in lowercase or be it in a mixed form, special characters, whatever you give in double quotation mark in system.out.println will appear as it is on your VDU, visual display unit. What is the difference between this and this? System.out.println. The difference between this and this is, when I say everything is in lowercase except S. S system.out.print within the quotation, double quotation mark. When I say oh Lord means oh Lord will come, the cursor after the D will keep blinking. When I say system.out.println, 2 characters, it's a new line. Oh Lord will be displayed, the cursor will come to the next line, first line. That's the difference. Right? So, And today I taught you the assignment statement. With the help of these three statements, I am going to do 4 programs, boys and girls. Quickly we shall do it. What is the first program? The first program is going to calculate the area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle. The second one is, it's going to calculate area and volume of a sphere. I suppose you know what a sphere is? Sphere, do you know? Like shot put. Do you know shot put? Volume is 1. That's a sphere, spherical in shape, like a ball. Right? But ball is inside a hollow. Right? Here, sphere, like a shot put. Right? Shot put. If I want to find the area of a sphere, whose formula is 4 pi r square. If I want to find the volume of a sphere, 4 by 3 pi r cube. First we are going to find the area of a rectangle. Second we are going to find the area and volume of a sphere. And third one we are going to find the average of 5 various subjects you have. You have first language, right, which is English. Then you have science, you have mathematics, you have history, geography, and you have computer. There are 5 subjects are there. I need to find the average of these 5 subjects. Okay? Now let me start doing this program. What are we up to? The very first program, boys and girls, programming is a very, very great skill. When you are in your teens, not even you have finished your high schools, you start writing the program, really you are fortunate one. And you are using such a powerful language like Java, really you are fortunate ones. Now, you need to know the trick of the trade. Before we start writing the program, we must plan it out. What are all the things required before we start writing? I wanted to find the area of a rectangle. If I want to find the area of a rectangle, whose formula is length into breadth. So you need to give the length and you need to give the breadth. If you give these 2 values, I will be able to find the area of a rectangle. If I want to find the area of a sphere, like a shot put. If I want to find the area of a volume of a sphere. So area of a sphere is what? 4 pi r square. If I want area, volume is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Don't bother about the formula. You will be given the formula. Right? You need not remember. They will give you, don't worry. So if I want 4, all of you know what is this pi value is. Pi has got a fixed value. 22 by 7. Your mathematics teacher must have told you. 22 by 7 or 3.141. Or you can use a function, math.pi, you can use it. Right? 4 into 22 by 7 into whatever the radius you give. To calculate the area of a sphere, you need to have a radius. Radius of the sphere. Here also, 4 by 3 is a constant, pi is also a constant. Here r cube means r into r into r, where r stands for radius. To calculate the area of a rectangle, you need to have length and breadth. And you need to know the formula. What is the area of a rectangle is? Area of a rectangle is length into breadth. You have to give the value of length, you have to give the value of breadth, and you need to know the formula. In this case, to find the area and volume of a sphere, you have to give the radius of the sphere so as to calculate the area and volume. Right? Straight away, let me write the program quickly. What are we up to? Variable program. Write a program in Java. Write a program in Java. Please take down. Please take down, boys and girls. Write a program in Java to compute area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle. Assign length and breadth of the rectangle as you wish. As you wish. Here I go. Whenever you write a program, it's a general practice. It's unwritten rule. The convention, the tradition goes like this. You must begin the program with an assignment statement. What does the assignment statement tell you? Program to compute area of a what is your intention? What you intend to do? I intend to compute area of a rectangle. So that intent, the comment of the program or the remark of the program should be written right on top. It's not mandatory or it's not a compulsory. But this has been the practice. For ages, the programmers have been doing this. Right? And the council insists the student should be able to write as many comments as possible. It doesn't mean that you have to fill the program only with the comment. Mind you, the moment you give double slash, this statement will not be executed. It is meant for we the users, not for the computer. But we must write. We must write. So the moment it encounters this statement will be skipped. It will go to next statement. What does it do? Class. What are you up to? You are going to calculate area of it again. This is the name we give. Kindly do not give your personal name. Okay. Give the name which is closer to the question. And it again, the convention, the tradition is the first letter of every word should be uppercase. It's not a rule, it's a practice, general practice. AR is short form of boys and girls. The first statement is known as a comment statement or a remark statement. What does it tell you? Program to compute area of a rectangle. Because this comment is fits in single line, that's the reason I put double slash. Stands for what? Stands for comment. I intend to find the area of rectangle. Class is a keyword. What is the name which I gave? We the users have to give. That's why it's called as user defined name. Area of rectangle. Area of rectangle means AR is short form of. There should not be a space. First letter of a space should be an uppercase. It's not a rule. Any name you give, see to that. If it is a multiple words are there, the beginning of the word has to be in uppercase. It's a general practice. Area of rectangle. So inside the class you have to have a main method. What the method name is? Main method, which is a public method. A method can be of four types. It can be of a private method, it can be of a public method, it can be of a protected method, or it can be of a default method. There are four different types of methods are there. I am going to elaborate detailedly in the following class. Let me use this keyword public. A method is an entry point. Anywhere there has to be a gate. That's a gateway we call entry point. So this is the class name. So this way the execution begins. A main method which is a public method. Void means within this method you do something. I assign length as 25, then breadth as say let's say 16, then area is equal to length into breadth. Let me tell you what it is. This is the entry point. What does it do is main method is a public method. This function will not return. When I say integer means it will return an integer value. If I write float, it will return a float value. If I write string, it will return a string value. If I write character, it will return a character value. What did I write? Void. Void means it's a non-returning function. It's a non-returning function. In this case, what do I do? I assign 25 as a length, 16 as a breadth. Mind you, boys and girls, you are not supposed to give any unit like centimeters, meters, square meters, kilometers, millimeters. No unit should be given. What does this semicolon signifies? This is the statement comes to an end. It's a terminator. 25 is assigned in length. 16 is assigned in breadth. Both of them is a number without decimal point. That's the reason I gave integer and integer. When you multiply two integers, the result has to be an integer. That's the reason integer area is equal to length into breadth. Please note, you must not write 25 to 16. That is a lookout of your computer. The value of L computer will substitute, the value of D will be substituted by the computer. It gets multiplied, whose answer will be stored in AR, which is shortest form of area. As I told you, system.out.println, whatever you give within double quotation will come as it is. Area of a rectangle. This and this, I adjoin it with the help of a plus symbol. What is the area value? Area value is whatever the computer has calculated, whose value will be displayed. It's a simple one, simple calculation, length into breadth. You can have a complex formula. Very, very complex formula also. Computer will simplify, whose answer will be stored here and that will be displayed. This is what area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle. Is this clear? Yeah. Now second program which I am going to do, to compute area and volume of a sphere. Please take down, boys and girls. Take down the question. Write a program in Java to compute area and volume of a sphere. S-P-H-E-R-E. Right? Whose formula are area of a sphere is what? 4 pi r square. Volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. You can copy down. What did you write just now? Write a program in Java to compute area and volume of a sphere. Right? This is what the formula of a area of a sphere and this is the volume of a sphere. Okay? This is the second program which I am going to do. Should I do it? Yeah. Give me just a minute or two. I shall write this. Now, to compute area and volume of a sphere. Right? In the previous program we have found out only the area. Here I am going to do two tasks. I am going to find the area of a sphere and I am going to find the volume of a sphere. Yeah. This is what the comment. I intend to compute area and volume. Is this clear? What the next one is? Class name. My dear boys and girls, it is not an uppercase, everything is lowercase. What is the name of the class is? I am going to handle sphere. Right? I can use sphere. Then, inside the class, you must have a method. Now instead of public we wrote no. In the previous program we wrote public. Okay, we shall write private. Even if I do not write, it's understood, it's a default method. Anyhow, just I wanted to make some changes. There is a keyword called as private function. Private functions can be used within the class. I'll tell you the meaning in due course of time, boys and girls. I have a method called as, this is the class called as PR. This is the gateway of your program, entry of your program. What do you have? Main method, which will not return anything. If I write int, it will return integer. If I write string, it will return a string. Here, the method also should have. It's a private function. Even if you don't write, it's by default it's a private only. Okay, now I'll let you know what it is. To calculate both of them, I need to have a radius. That radius has to be assigned. How do you want to give? You want to give integer number, or you want to give a float, or you want to give a double? Choice is yours. So let us say, why am I using double? I'll tell you in a while. The radius of your sphere is 2.36 centimeters. Right? 2.36. This I am assigning. Right? Then, what is the area is? What is the area is? 4 pi r into r. 4 into pi. Pi value is 22/7. You can use it, or math.pi you can do it. Next one I will use math.pi. And r into r is r square. If you want to calculate, volume, what do I do it? 4 by 3. Instead of 22/7, you can use alternate method. Mind you, boys and girls, pi, math.pi means 22/7. Accurate value will be substituted. There is a built-in function. 4 by 3 pi r cube, r into r into r. Instead of writing this, what I can do is math.pow r comma 3. See, 2.36 into 2.36 into 22/7 into 4, it will simplify, whose answer will be stored in AREA. 4 by 3 into 20/7 into 2.36 into 2.36 into 2.36. Whatever may be the calculations, it will calculate, whose final answer will be stored in volume. What is this area and volume value are available in the RAM. That from RAM you need to extract and show it on your monitor, for which you will have to write the statement. Yeah, look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 simple steps are there. You need to know which one should come first, which one should come second, third, fourth and fifth. This is what the program is called. Yes, you are budding, just you are learning. This second program. I'll let you know. The radius of a sphere is 2.36. They give you the radius, they give you both the formulae. So 4 by 3 pi r square. 4 pi r square, 4 by 3 pi r cube. We calculate whose answer will be stored in area and volume. Display it. Area of a square is what? Area. It will calculate whose answer will be stored in here. It will simplify it, whose answer will be stored here. Display area of a sphere. What variable you have given here? A or E. Whatever you give within double quotation will come as it is, and area which has been calculated here, that will be shown here. Similarly, volume of a sphere, this also will be shown. So this is the second program, and I wanted to do the last program of the day to compute average of 5 subjects. Average of 5 subjects. It's quite simple. All of you know how to find out the average. Do you know? How do you find out? Quite simple. Quite simple. Add all the 5 subject marks divided by 5 because we have 5 subjects. If you want to find out the average of 12 subject means add all the 12 subject marks divided by 12, which is an average. Average or mean is one and the same. Right? Right, now let me do the third program. What is the third program? S, to compute average of 5 subjects. Should I do it, boys and girls? This is the last program of the day. Here I go. Kindly take down. Write a program in Java. Write a program in Java to calculate and display area of 5 subjects. Area of 5 subjects. Have you written? Here. I am going to do the programming. What is the first statement is? It's a comment statement. Right? What is the comment you are going to give? To calculate average of 5 subjects. Right. What the class name is? What are you up to? AVER. Why do I use frequently public function? I let you know. It's a healthy habit to use a keyword called as public. If you use a public function, this method can be used not only in average. If you have some other class, this can be inherited. Inherited portion of knowledge must be knowing the definition. If it's a public function, you can always inherit it. If it's a private function, you can use within the class, which will not go to the other class. Right? That's the reason you better write all this public. What I'm going to do it? There are 5 subjects are there. Assign marks of 5 subjects, whichever of your like. Right? So let's say integer. Let's say English 46 means the first statement has come to an end. Then maths, let's say 79. Science, let's say 68. Then history, civics, geography. History, civics, geography, let's say that. Then CTA is a shortest form of computer application. Let's say that. See, what did we do so far? We written a main method, which is a public function. Okay, then void means you calculate here, display the answer, come out, that's all. There are 5 marks you are obtained. For example, 46 in English, 79 in mathematics, 68 in science, 40 in history, civics, geography, 76 in computer application, right? I need to find the average, for which they need not give the formula. It's a very quite simple one. How will you find the average? Average is, here I give double. Why do I give double? DOUBLE. Any number divided by 5. you will get in a fractions. If it is not divisible by 5, you will get the fractions. For example, your average can be of 56.93, 64.83 or 70. If it is exactly 70%, 70.0% will come. So that's the reason I give double. You can give even if required float also. AVG is shortest form of average. Mind you, first you must find the total of all of them. Do not write the numbers, you must write the variables. What are they? English, ENG plus mathematics plus science plus history, civics, geography plus CTE. Please note, I have opened and closed the parentheses. Find the sum of them and divide by 5.0. Why 5.0? Which is a float number. A number with a decimal point. If you write 5, what happens? It will do 5. Right? It will do 5. What happens is, it will add all the numbers. Imagine if it is not there. If it is not there. If this parenthesis is not there, all of you know, according to God knows, CTA will be divided by 50, rest of them will be added. That is not the correct average. We will get a wrong answer. What you must do is, you must find the sum and divide by 5 or 5.0. So the answer will be available in ABG, that needs to be displayed. System.out.println. What do you do it? Average is, what is the variable you have used? Same, ditto you must use same thing. See, note, this is the first statement comes to an end, second statement comes to an end, third comes to an end, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. There are 7 statements are there. In the previous programs, we had 4 or 5 statements.